When most people think of Hong Kong, they imagine crowds and chaos. But this is not what we expected at all.
Good morning, guys. It is December 7th and we are wrapping up our 24 hours in Guangzhou, China. We have to make the train station, Guangzhou South train station. Our train leaves, I think, at 2:41 p.m. and it is almost 11 o'clock. So we're going to get there a little bit early because we want to make sure that we're squared away with the immigration stuff, being that we're technically leaving China, or we are leaving China. Hong Kong is not China. So we're going to get there a little bit early, make sure we square away our seats. I bought mine on Klook, and then we're going to get Emma's once we get there because she didn't need one right away. I had to show onward proof when we got to the Chinese airport. She has an Albanian passport, and so in China, Albanians are welcome. I'm the one that get hemmed up. So for the first time, I didn't have the passport privilege. Emma did. So it's a beautiful day again in Guangzhou, China. We're going to get a taxi. We're going to head to the train station. Curious to see what this place looks like. We heard China is pretty infamous for really nice train stations. I don't know how big or grand this is supposed to be there, so we'll see once we get there. So we're going to get in a taxi, and we will see you at the train station, and then we should be taking a high speed. I think it's like a little over an hour to get to Hong Kong railway station, Kowloon, I believe it's called, or Kowloon. So we'll check in with you once we get there. What's up, guys? We made it to Guangzhou South railway station. We just got through the passport screening and the security screening. So this place is crazy. Look at the size of it. And like it seems like every Chinese train station, it is humongous. So this is the Guangzhou South railway station. There are several, but this will be taking us to Hong Kong. So we're going to confirm, get our tickets and everything, go to the restroom, grab a coffee or something, and we will see you on the train. What's up, guys? We officially made it to Hong Kong. I don't know how you say hello in Hong Kong. Maybe they speak Chinese. Who knows? But now we gotta go through immigration. It says China Customs. Pretty sure we're in Hong Kong. Did we make a wrong turn? But look at this. So here's the Hong Kong West Kowloon station. So let's go through our immigration stuff and see how this works out.
China immigration, then we should leave China.
Yeah, I know. Thought we'd already left. Thought we were in Hong Kong. All right, I can't show this. We made it. All right, guys, we just left the Hong Kong train station, and now we are gonna walk. We're like 2 kilometers away from where we're staying, so we are gonna walk to our Airbnb, and we'll see you guys when we get there. We'll show you the place, tell you how much we paid for the accommodation and where it's located once we get there. Okay, guys, we just arrived to our humble abode in the mean streets of Hong Kong. And these are our accommodations at Airbnb. It's not the nicest place we've stayed, that's for sure. But the thing is, with Hong Kong, we looked up some places, and I mean, even some of the basic dingy looking hotel rooms were like $200, if not even more than that, for just 2 nights. Some were up to like $600 for 2 nights, and the accommodations were, let's say at best, like a rated 4. So this had good reviews. We found on Airbnb, and it was $168 for 2 nights. And it's right in the main area of like where we want to go walk around, which you'll see later on in the video when we go around. So we just figured, screw it. We're only staying here for 2 nights. It's not in a bad area. It was 2 kilometers from the railway station. So this is where we'll be. It is nothing spectacular by any means, but it's 2 nights. The bed looks decent. The sheets look clean. It doesn't smell bad, but yeah, it's very clean. So we don't expect to be staying in here much often, but other when we're sleeping. On the walk here, the streets are crazy. It's very busy. So we're going to get ourselves together and get a game plan going, and then we're going to head out.
Now we are going at the river part to see the island during the night. I don't know if we can be able to see the Symphony of Light show that they do at 8 o'clock every day.
Look how packed it is with people. I mean, it's a Sunday, but there's definitely no shortage of people here. It's crazy.
The famous bamboo
Scaffolding, kind of. And then if you look down here, guys, it's not even buckled with anything. They literally just go in the ground. Sketchy. So we're coming out towards the river here. We're going to be looking at Hong Kong Island. And as you can see, this is the thing to hang out at. China construction, bang. Yeah, we're not quite in China. No, thank you. We're okay. No, thank you. Yeah, I know. Tough day. But if this...
we will see if here in Hong Kong will try to scam us or not.
Yeah.
If it's a safe place. But it looks beautiful.
I already had an Indian guy try to sell me a Rolex. So, I mean, I'm sure it was real. Why wouldn't it be when you got an Indian guy trying to sell you a Rolex in Hong Kong? But man, this place is booming. I don't know if this is tourist season or if it's like this all the time, but it is packed with people.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Yeah, look over there. I mean, it looks surreal. But it is, there are so many people, so I don't know. I have a people phobia. We made it to the Hong Kong River Island. So there's the Hong Kong Island behind us.
Here.
Way back there where all the lights are, and it is packed with people here.
It's beautiful. It's unreal, all the slides, the island part. It's amazing.
A lot of boats and cruise ships and stuff. Not cruise ships, but like little cruise boats going out, jamming music. So we found this cool little place that's right around from where we're staying of our Airbnb. It's called the Mei Hin Roast Goose Restaurant. I'm gonna have the fried egg and barbecue pork with rice, and then Emma is gonna have, what are you having? The roasted goose with rice. And then I think we'll get just maybe a 7-Up, which is 18, which is like, I think $2.30 American. So.
This is big.
Barbecue pork, fried egg, I don't know what that is, some sort of greens, and then over a bed of rice. Looks pretty good. This, your goose.
The goose that I've never tried.
That's what you see swimming around at the lake all innocently. Now you're gonna eat one. Alright, let me try, I'm gonna try some of Emma's goose. That's it. healthy bite.
Not all of it, please.
Let me get a little goose here. Very tender. Like melts in your mouth. Actually, it's really good. I'm not a pro with chopsticks, so. Very good. Formerly known as geese.
I like it.
You do good. Very tender, huh?
Very young. It melts in my mouth. The first time trying, but I'm liking it. Let's enjoy it because we haven't been eating at home all day, so cheers.
Good morning, guys. It is our first full official day in Hong Kong, and we're actually going to try the famous egg tart. Is it egg tart?
Yes.
We went to the Bakehouse, but the queue was like 100 people deep, and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to try to find one somewhere else that's not as popular and maybe make them famous. So we'll see. It's 10 o'clock. We're just getting started. It's a beautiful day. The weather's perfect. Get a little food in us, and then we'll see what we come across. I think we're going to the Peak Mountain.
Today is a day of exploration. We'll go at the island part. We'll go at the Victoria Peak. Then after that we'll come back in the mainland, and we'll go at the Temple Street. That is like a food market street, very famous, and looks like it's decorated with Christmas lights. I hope. The only thing that I miss from Europe is the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it had that ancient Chinese kind of vibe to it. Was it called Temple Street?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. We got up and it is Monday at 10 o'clock and none of the stores are even open yet. Like nothing. There's only a few small little local type shops that are open, but everything else is closed. So I'm not sure what times things get started here on Mondays, or maybe Monday's a down day. We found the spot to go to the ferry. It's hidden to central, the outerlying islands, and you can pay with either the Octopus card or you can do e-payment with any of your debit credit cards. So we're gonna hopefully get a pass somewhere and get a ticket and head over there. Go ahead. Thank you. That made it a little easier. So we got 2 tickets to head across from the mainland Hong Kong to the Hong Kong island, and it was $1.28 for 2 tickets. And you can pay with your debit card or Apple Pay, so you don't have to get Octopus card unless you plan on staying a long time. I don't know if Octopus Pay is really any different than just using your debit card. So $1.28 for 2 people, you can't beat it. I always realize how fortunate we are to be able to be this quote-unquote young, and we always see these travelers that are retirees that are probably in their mid to late 70s, and they just seem so slow and broken down, and their body, they just been through so much, and I just wish for them they were able to do this in their younger years where they could experience it. And I know not everybody has the luxury of doing this, and that's why we love to share our memories and our experiences of traveling the world, because some people never get to travel the world at all, and then some that do, they don't get to do it till they're in their mid to late 70s, where the process is a lot slower, it's a lot harder, you don't get to see as much. So yeah, it's just a lot of being very grateful that we have this opportunity to do what we're doing at this age with our youth, so we can tell amazing stories and memories as we get older and kind of wrap and get in a new chapter in life.
We are young, and still there are some times that we are exhausted and we don't have energy to do nothing.
Yeah, so I can only imagine being pushed in your 70s to 80s and how painful the travel process has got to be. So we're lucky we wouldn't get it all taken care of now. So in those days, I could be sitting in a rocking chair and talking about back in the day when I was in Hong Kong. So God bless them though. They're doing construction right where we got off at the ferry boat, but you see here's one of the Hong Kong Ferris wheel. It says healthier. I don't know what's healthy about a Ferris wheel, but sure. A lot of construction going on. It's very loud here, so we're not gonna bullshit too much right here. We're gonna make our way outside of the ferry area. So there's the ferry place where we left. We happened to walk. They had this big music festival over the weekend, so they were breaking a lot of stuff down. And so, let's see, where are we on here? We're somewhere on here. Anyways, we're gonna walk around and try to find this Victoria's Peak, but it is beautiful. It's kind of like an industrial business center area. We had to find some shade, so we're gonna make our way over. Let's go this way. All right, we need a coffee. We can't seem to find any coffee shops, at least where we're at, unless it's Starbucks, and no thank you to $7 coffee. So I think I'm gonna go for, I don't know if this is some Hong Kong coffee, guys. Drop in the comments, let me know. Is this Hong Kong premium coffee times 2? Does that mean I'm gonna be cracked out times 2? Times 2 the caffeine? I don't know, we'll see. And then she's getting something.
So we ended up taking a taxi.
Yeah, we passed on walking 7 kilometers on like a 45-degree incline. We're just not made for that. We're old. my joints are. They say I'm 44, but my body's 80 years old after 20 years of being in the military. It ain't gonna happen.
The road is beautiful. It is giving us a lot of Italian vibe, like Sorrento, Positano vibe.
Yeah. Very windy roads. Italy, Sorrento, yeah, all these places. Okay, we made it to what they call the Peak Mall, which it's like 7 kilometers from the ferry station. We took a taxi, and then when we went to pay with Alipay, we realized Alipay doesn't work here in China, in Hong Kong, because there's a different version in Hong Kong than there is in China. And so we scrambled and had to verify my passport again. We didn't bring my passport, of course, so luckily there was an ATM inside the mall where he dropped us off at, so I had to run and get some money. So be prepared if you're using Alipay when you're in China. The Alipay in China doesn't work like it does there in Hong Kong. So luckily there was an ATM that we pulled some cash out. So, and this is what looks to be the beginning of the peak area where we walked. So we're gonna work our way up there, and we'll see you when we get there.
The view is unreal, breathtaking. You can see all the Hong Kong mainland, and it's beautiful. It's a must-see.
The infamous Bakehouse. We'll get some delicious treats in here. I smell.
Finally, we'll try the famous egg tart.
Yeah, I smell cinnamon. That looks delicious over there. Wow. The queue is insane, of course. But the place where we were at this morning was even worse. Yeah. Okay, so we got the sourdough egg tarts, and then we got this delicious apple crumble Danish. 38 Hong Kong dollars and 14 Hong Kong. Okay, egg tart food review. Hong Kong egg tart. See if it's delicious. Cheers. That's what it looks like. It smells delicious.
It's good.
Very good, like a creamy cheese. Sweet cheese.
Very
It's
crispy.
the kind we had in Guangzhou, China. The same type of toast.
Ah, yeah. Very good. 10 out of 10.
Very delicious. You can see that. It's like a sweet cheese. And you can tell it's baked. It has a good flaky crust. Very delicious, very moist. Now the apple crumble Danish. You try that. Look at this thing. That doesn't look delicious. Oh my God. Look at the apple in there. You know, powdered sugar. This is definitely a 12 out of 10. That's even possible.
So this is apple, and what is this? Crunchy?
Apple and like a crumble. Look at that.
Let's have a big bite here.
Get the piece with the apple sticking out,
Yeah, I'm
falling out.
Oh, I love the cinnamon taste. The apple, it melts in your mouth. And the crunchy, all the mix is 10 out of 10. Still, egg tart was better for me.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Let's have another bite, and you can have it.
So to take the tram to go back down from the Victoria's Peak, it was 78 Hong Kong dollars. And we opted, because there was a huge queue, to just walk it down. And it's only 2.5 kilometers, and it's downward. It's not even too bad, as you can see. But look at this. I mean, you get the view of the city all the way down. So why not more people are taking this route? Maybe it's just part of the experience, I don't know. But we're getting a lot of peace. The weather's awesome, and it's a pretty easy walk so far. And the views are beautiful when their trees kind of clear up over here.
Definitely, the decline is easier than incline for sure.
Yeah.
So I think it's better that we are going down and not climbing it. See that the view from the mainland through the island is beautiful. This is unbeatable.
For sure. Look at this view. Emma's just soaking it all in. Wow. Best view we've seen.
Yeah. So there is the train station that we came.
Yeah, there's the Ferris wheel, the ferry station
there is
right there. Look at this view, guys. Talk about a concrete jungle. Looks really beautiful and serene. It's interesting, the Hong Kong island seems to be more of the business, more quieter, cleaner infrastructure side, and then the mainland Hong Kong seems to be a little bit of the more older style, not as, I wouldn't say clean or dirty. It's just not as organized or as pretty as this side, I would say.
I think it's just because it's busier.
Yeah, it's a lot more density, it seems like. But nonetheless, I'll tell you what, in Hong Kong, they know how to build a skyscraper, that is for sure. So this path to head back down to the city, or to the Ferry Central Station, I tell you, is the most peace you will probably find in Hong Kong Island or Hong Kong mainland. Look at it. Just listen to the birds.
Definitely, we are nature people. We
Yeah.
love quiet, peaceful places.
Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned about the trip to China and now Hong Kong, and we'll be doing Taiwan, I'm not sure what to expect there, is that I'm definitely more of a nature-esque beach bum, mountains, less people. Actually, the less people there is, the better. I'm not made for the city. Emma enjoys the chaos a little bit more than I do, but personally,
No,
I love peace.
more.
Yeah.
I love this more, but sometimes I need the city vibe that gives you that energy to move around the chaos, but just for 2-3 days, then I become like him.
But it's been an experience, so we'll make the most out of it, and then we'll go back to our quiet, peaceful life in the village of Dien Ban, Vietnam. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous, and we're getting our steps in. Been averaging a solid 15 to 20,000 steps a day the last several days, so we will certainly accomplish that today. Love you. Look at this thing. Old Suzuki. It's a Porsche.
We have been seeing Porsches everywhere here.
Yeah, a lot of Porsche fans in Hong
Tesla.
Kong. Tesla's like crazy too. Tesla's a big thing here. Yeah, speak of the man himself.
I like this one.
Yeah, these are some, they have some really luxurious electric vans. Here's some more of this bamboo scaffolding, which is wild. You see a place that's like a metropolis of Hong Kong and these mega skyscrapers. They use bamboo, and look at what they tie them with. I mean, it's like, it looks like even bamboo. It's strips they tie it with, and they do this work. Oh, look at the roots on the side of this building. Look at this. Look how it's grown on here. Isn't that wild? It's just growing all on the side of this, all of them.
It reminds me of the Saffron Temple in Siam Reap.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy there too. Very beautiful. Look at these skyscrapers. I mean, they're just never endless. This just highlights the bamboo scaffolding they use. Doesn't matter how high you go, they have bamboo as scaffolding, which is insane. What's up, guys? We're back on Hong Kong mainland after being on Hong Kong Island all day. We got there about 10 o'clock, left there about 2:30. We're about 20,000 steps in and we're exhausted. Our feet hurt. It's been a very long day. Saw some beautiful views on the island though. So we're gonna go hit up Temple Street Market, or the night market. It's very popular. Hopefully find some outdoor spot to have a couple of drinks and get something to eat. We're starving. We're thirsty. Our feet are killing us. It's gonna be like a 30,000 step day, but we're back closer to where we stay, so we're gonna see you there at Temple Street. Yeah, my brain isn't working right anymore. It's sad, it's only 3 o'clock, but we'll see you there. So here's Temple Street. And I imagine it's gonna be a lot more busy tonight. This is what we get right now. It's very chill. You get the Turkish tea.
Turkish coffee.
Coffee, yeah. Avocado milkshake. That's actually pretty cheap. 35. That's not bad.
Wow, it's beautiful here.
Yeah, nothing's open yet. Mediterranean food. There's all kinds of styles, but there's nothing open yet. Here's another problem. There's nowhere to sit. Hello.
Hi.
There you go. Say hello.
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. So we found this food hall not far from where we're staying. They got it all decorated up in Christmas stuff, but they got all kinds of restaurants here. Kind of much like Malaysia. So we're gonna see what they got because it looks delicious down here.
That nice spot was all booked for group tours, so we ended up at this food hall that looks good.
It's called the Beefamous Dry Noodles.
Order?
Chicken and noodles. Pretty much the same meal you get anywhere in Asia. It's either chicken and pork or fish noodles with noodles and rice.
Look at this. Oh. And John.
Yeah, here's mine. I got this skinless chicken breast, dry noodles, and the chili sauce. They're huge. Very good. I can't do noodles with chopsticks. I just can't do it. I'm not good. It's my weakness. Sushi, no problem. Noodles, big problem.
Very big noodles, very hot. Chicken is very good. Broth is very good. I think this was perfect after a day of only walking.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. Anything could taste good, honestly. Anything. What's up, guys? After a long day roaming Hong Kong Island and Hong Kong mainland, we are completed with our Hong Kong journey. It is the end of the road. We are 30,000 steps in and we are exhausted. Our feet are killing us, and it is time to end our journey here. We will see you in Taipei. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next adventure.